Ever wonder why your social media marketing efforts aren't yielding the results you desire? In an era where digital presence is paramount, social media marketing stands as a crucial component of any successful business strategy. It has the power to elevate your brand, foster customer relationships, and increase your reach. But like any tool, it must be used correctly to achieve its full potential. Unfortunately, many marketers stumble, making common mistakes that can undermine their endeavors. These missteps can turn a promising marketing campaign into a fruitless endeavor. One of the key mistakes that marketers often make is not understanding the importance of social media as a two-way communication channel. Social media is not just about broadcasting your message, it's also about listening, engaging, and building relationships. Ignoring your audience's feedback or failing to engage with them can lead to missed opportunities and potentially damage your brand's reputation. Another common pitfall is inconsistency in posting. In the fast-paced world of social media, maintaining a consistent presence is crucial. Inconsistent posting can confuse your audience and make your brand appear unreliable or uninterested. Not understanding your target audience is also a major misstep. Social media platforms are not homogeneous, each has its own demographic and cultural nuances. A strategy that works on one platform may not necessarily work on another. Hence, understanding your audience and tailoring your content accordingly is crucial. Lastly, many marketers fail to measure their social media efforts. Without proper tracking and analysis, it's impossible to know what's working and what's not. This lack of insight can lead to a waste of resources and potential growth opportunities. All of these common mistakes can be avoided with proper planning, understanding, and execution. Remember, social media marketing is not about quick wins. It's about building long-term relationships with your audience and providing value at every interaction. Stay tuned as we delve into some real-life case studies that highlight these mistakes. Remember the infamous Pepsi ad featuring Kendall Jenner, a moment that will live in marketing infamy, not for its success, but for its spectacular failure in understanding its target audience. Pepsi thought they had a winning formula. They had Kendall Jenner, a popular icon of the time, and a message of unity and peace, something everyone can get behind. However, where they stumbled was in not understanding the sensitivities and interests of their audience. The ad depicted a protest that echoed the Black Lives Matter movement, with Kendall Jenner diffusing the tension by handing a Pepsi to a police officer. Pepsi's intention was to promote a message of unity and peace. But instead it was seen as trivializing a serious and ongoing societal issue. The backlash was swift and severe. Critics accused Pepsi of using a serious social cause to sell their product while completely missing the gravity of the issue. The ad was seen as tone-deaf, insensitive, and out of touch. The public outcry was so severe that Pepsi had to pull the ad within 24 hours of its release, apologize to the public, and even to Kendall Jenner for putting her in that position. This was more than just a marketing misstep. It was a PR crisis that damaged Pepsi's reputation and trust with its audience. This is a classic example of what can go wrong when a brand does not fully understand its target audience. In their attempt to resonate with their audience, Pepsi ended up alienating them instead. They failed to recognize the deep-seated sensitivities around the issue they were trying to represent. They didn't understand that their audience wouldn't appreciate a serious social issue being used to sell a soft drink. So the lesson here is, always understand your audience before crafting your social media content. Know what resonates with them, what their sensitivities are, and what they care about. Because without that understanding, you risk not only missing the mark with your content, but also damaging your brand's reputation and relationship with your audience. Ever noticed how some brands go silent on social media for days, maybe even weeks? This inconsistency in posting can have a detrimental effect on a brand's social media presence. Let's discuss the case of Gap, a well-known retail brand that fell into this trap. Gap, like many other brands, viewed social media as a platform to promote their products and interact with their customers. However, they failed to maintain a consistent posting schedule. There would be periods of high activity where they would post multiple times a day, followed by periods of complete silence lasting for days or even weeks. This inconsistency led to reduced engagement and a decrease in followers. Imagine you're following a brand that you love, but they only post sporadically. It's like having a friend who only talks to you when they need something but ignores you the rest of the time. Not only does this feel frustrating, but it can also lead to a lack of trust, and ultimately, detachment. In the world of social media, consistency is key. It's not just about posting frequently, it's about posting consistently. A regular posting schedule lets your followers know when they can expect new content from you. It builds anticipation and creates a sense of routine. Just like your favorite TV show that airs at the same time every week, your followers will start looking forward to your posts. Consistency also helps to keep your brand on top of mind. Each post is an opportunity for your followers to interact with your brand, and every interaction is a chance to strengthen your relationship with them. But when you go silent, you become out of sight, out of mind. The case of Gap serves as a reminder of the consequences of inconsistency. They saw a decline in their social media engagement and followers, which could have been avoided with a consistent posting schedule. In conclusion, maintaining a consistent posting schedule is crucial in social media marketing. It helps to build trust with your followers, keeps your brand top of mind, and increases the chances of engagement. So, plan your posts, stick to a schedule, and avoid long periods of silence. Remember, inconsistency can be your biggest downfall in social media marketing. Ignoring your customers on social media? Think again. One of the most notorious examples of a company ignoring user feedback on social media is the case of United Airlines in 2017. A passenger was forcibly removed from a flight due to overbooking, and the incident was caught on camera and quickly shared across social media platforms. This was a critical moment for United Airlines, an opportunity to respond, to show empathy, to engage with their audience, and to demonstrate that they were taking the situation seriously. Instead, their initial response was silence, followed by a lukewarm apology that seemed to skirt around the issue instead of addressing it head-on. This lack of immediate, appropriate response on social media only added fuel to the fire. Social media is a two-way street. It's not just about pushing out content and hoping for likes and shares. It's about engaging with your audience, listening to their feedback, and responding in a timely and appropriate manner. When United Airlines failed to do this, the backlash was swift and severe. Their stock prices dropped and their brand image took a significant hit. They were seen as a company that didn't care about their customers. A company that was more interested in protecting its own interests than addressing the concerns of its passengers. The lesson here is clear. Ignoring user feedback on social media can have serious consequences. It can damage your brand, alienate your customers, and even impact your bottom line. So what should United Airlines have done differently? They should have responded quickly and sincerely, acknowledging the incident and expressing genuine regret. They should have used social media as a platform to communicate their plans for ensuring such an incident would never happen again. In the world of social media, silence is not golden. It's a missed opportunity to connect with your audience, to show that you value their feedback, and to demonstrate that you're committed to improving their experience. Ignoring user feedback on social media can lead to a PR nightmare. Let's recap what we've learned today. We've covered some of the most common pitfalls in social media marketing. These aren't just minor slip-ups, but strategic errors that can seriously undermine your campaign's success. Our journey through these mistakes has not only shown us what to avoid, but also shed light on how to get things right. We began with a discussion on the importance of understanding your target audience. We saw how an iconic brand like Pepsi faltered by misjudging their audience's sensibilities. The takeaway? Know your audience inside and out. Understand their demographics, their preferences, and their motivations. This knowledge is the foundation of any successful marketing strategy. Next, we delved into the issue of inconsistency in posting. The Gap case served as a stark reminder of how erratic posting schedules can confuse and alienate your audience. Consistency is key in social media marketing. Regular, predictable posting not only keeps your brand in the audience's mind, but also helps establish trust and reliability. Then, we moved on to the topic of user feedback. The United Airlines case was a powerful illustration of how ignoring or mishandling user feedback can result in a public relations disaster. Remember, social media is a two-way street. It's not just about broadcasting your message, but also about listening to your audience and responding appropriately. In conclusion, these mistakes, misunderstanding your audience, inconsistent posting, and neglecting user feedback, can greatly impact your brand's image and its bottom line. But by being aware of these pitfalls, you can craft a social media strategy that is not only robust and effective, but also resilient in the face of challenges. So keep these lessons in mind as you navigate the complex world of social media marketing. Remember, it's not just about avoiding mistakes, it's about learning from them and turning them into opportunities for growth and improvement. Avoid these mistakes and you'll be on your way to a successful social media marketing campaign. Thanks for watching.